What do you care about?
I care about the big problems facing my generation and hers.
I care about protecting our planet from climate change.
And our rivers from single-use plastics.
So there's a world worth growing up in.
Don't want to end up like him.
I care about everyone getting an education.
Because we wouldn't be here today
without a scholarship.
I care about treating and preventing cancer.
Like the cancer we lost beautiful Laura to.
I care about young people's mental health.
Because no one should have to face anxiety or depression alone.
And I care about families fleeing war and violence.
So here at the University of Birmingham, we are taking action on these 5 big challenges. But we need you.
You can help our trees to help us all breathe easier.
You can help take action on cancer to find the right treatment for every patient.
You can help find treatments for anxiety and depression.
You can help communities support refugee families.
And you can support essential scholarships and share your expertise as a mentor.
So young people like me can go to university.
And me.
And me.
And me.
So tell us, which matters the most to you? It's time to take action for our generation and the next.
I attended the AEP Summer School in 2017 now, and it was the best week ever. I remember Ansar telling us at the beginning of the week that it was going to be the best 5 days, and it really was. I met some people on that summer school that I ended up being best friends with for until now, to this day. The ambassadors that have come on to be at university with me, we're really, really close. I had a mentor at the AEP Summer School, and me and her now are still really close as well. Overall, it's just made me a much well-rounded person, and just looking back on those days now on graduation day, I can't believe how long ago it was.
Hi guys, my name is Neve Wilson and I'm on AEP this week. I'm on the humanities stream wanting to study psychology at Birmingham. So I'm going to be doing vlogs throughout the week, so I hope you enjoy it.
We can do it, and we're on this programme for that particular reason, and if it wasn't for many of the people in this room, we wouldn't have been given that opportunity. And so I'd like to thank every single one of you for giving all of us young people the chance to reach our potential and even further if we want to, if one of us are working, we can do it.
On A-level results day, I was ecstatic. I remember going to sixth form instead of looking on UCAS in the morning, so I didn't want to know if I got in or not. I wanted to get my results first. I remember opening the envelope with my dad, who's here on campus with me today, and it was just like that thank you moment of just all the hard work and all the all-nighters and everything paying off finally. So that was an amazing day.
It's A-level results day and I've just collected my results. I got the grades that I needed to get into Birmingham, so I'm so excited to be starting my psychology degree in October. I just thought I'd take this opportunity to thank all the sponsors that supported the summer school that I attended last year, as it was such an amazing experience and I met some lifelong friends there, and I just want to thank you all for your support in enabling students like me to be able to attend Birmingham.
The bursary actually enabled me to be able to travel from here back to Bromsgrove and from Bromsgrove to here as often as I needed to in first year, which was kind of essential because it was around the same time that my mum was ill with a stroke, and so I was also needed quite a lot at home. It enabled me to be able to take her shopping and take her out and do all the things that maybe my dad was struggling to do, trying to run a business and a household and stuff. So that bursary enabled me to just be there when I was needed to, what time it was, it didn't matter. So that was really amazing.
It was my first week in a sixth form, my brand new sixth form that I just started, and my mum unfortunately suffered a stroke. And you kind of learn from quite a young age that the world doesn't stop just because something bad happens, it carries on. And that's where, the A to B programme kind of levels the playing field. It's just bringing us back up to where we would have been if life would have given us the same opportunities as everybody else. Being able to have the freedom that the scholarship gave me when I started uni, I was able to move into halls, and I was very aware that I was going to struggle because I knew that my mum needed my support in that time. But I also really wanted to have the experience to get into uni and get in halls and meeting new people. And so having that scholarship gave me the ability to get like an annual train pass to back and forth to Bromsgrove. So it really gave me that opportunity to just be there when I needed to.
So I've been a part of the mentor scheme this past year at uni, and my mentor Paul, unfortunately we haven't been able to meet up in person due to COVID, but we've been able to have Zoom sessions every other Friday, and it's given me that structure that I've really needed this year. Due to having online lectures, it's kind of been that one thing in my diary that stays the same. It's been life coaching, it's been career talks, it's been giving me self-confidence when I've been feeling a little bit down in the dumps. It's just been that thing that's really like pulled it all together and made me crack on over the weekend, coming after it. It's just been perfect. So I couldn't thank him enough. It's been absolutely amazing. I would say a massive thank you to all of the alumni that have supported students like me. Without the scheme, I definitely wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be stood here in my robes, graduating. You know, I've made myself really proud and I've put in the hard work, but it's with the support of the alumni that's enabled me to do that. So just a massive thank you, really.
I declare the congregation open.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the university, family members, friends and especially graduands, a very warm welcome to you on this wonderful occasion. First degree congregation we've been able to hold in this most magnificent and majestic of settings since 2019. Today you graduate from a university with a long and proud story. It is a story founded on the vision of Joseph Chamberlain in 1900 to provide a university for the people of Birmingham, a great school of universal instruction, taking all knowledge in its province. This is a university that has always sought to teach, to test, to extend and apply knowledge in the broadest range of disciplines, a breadth illustrated throughout this very building. Outside, the friezes beneath the domes depict engineering, metallurgy and music. Behind me, the spectacular south window portrays commerce, medicine, the arts, physics and more. This great hall itself has a remarkable story. When it was opened in 1909 by King Edward VII, it was described as the greatest glory of this, the original civic red brick university. Its story encompasses not only 100 years of examinations, graduations and prestigious functions, but also served as a military hospital during the First World War, an emergency gym in the Second, and most recently, a COVID testing facility. The global pandemic has impacted all of our lives in ways we could never have imagined only 2 years ago. You have adapted, you have persevered, you have shown more resilience, ingenuity and tenacity than any graduating cohort this hall has seen, and we are proud that you have overcome all the challenges to achieve your degree. You are extraordinary people, and we are here to celebrate your achievements. You came to the University of Birmingham because you wanted to come to a great place of learning. You wanted to test yourself, and you wanted to equip yourselves for the next phase of your life. Your experience will not have been what you were expecting, but you stand here today having overcome all barriers and having achieved your goals nonetheless. Graduation Day is a day to tell stories, the individual stories of each of you, the students of all ages, backgrounds and nationalities who animate this great university. Behind each of the names that we read out today is an individual chapter written into the history of the university. This ceremony marks a momentous occasion and a significant chapter in your stories. It is a chapter that has been made possible through the continued support and tireless dedication of all those who join us in the Great Hall today. We are delighted to welcome parents, guardians, partners, family and friends to celebrate this important moment in your lives. It is right on an occasion such as this to recognise their contribution to your success, and I am sure you will want to do so in your own way. Today marks the end of one kind of relationship with the university and the start of a new one. Today, you become a member of a distinguished family, a family with over 350,000 members in more than 170 countries around the world. The alumni of the University of Birmingham. Our alumni engage in an astonishing array of projects and professions, and we look forward to witnessing your own professional achievements and successes being added to the list in the years to come. You and those who are with you have many reasons to be proud today. We share in that pride and take great pleasure as the Vice-Chancellor will now admit you to your degrees.
Vice-Chancellor and Principal, to you and to the University, I present the names of these graduands as listed in my programme, both in attendance and in absentia, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme to the degrees for which they are to be presented.
College of Medical and Dental Sciences, Institute of Applied Health Research, Doctor of Medicine, for research into the epidemiology of the inflammatory bowel diseases in the UK, using routinely gathered data in primary and secondary care, Dominic Stephen King. Doctor of Philosophy, for research into the accelerated reduction of childhood undernutrition in sub-Saharan Africa, Nakawala Layapa Lufumba. For research into and with South Asian women who experience severe postnatal psychiatric illness, Harpreet Kaur Sira. Master of Public Health. Master of Public Health, Health Technology Assessment, Elizabeth Nalwada. Master of Public Health, Sana Ahmed. Rishab Balaji. Livleen Bapare. Krishna Amratlal Chandragra. Namunga Chimpandu. Catherine Mary Ganley. Zara Ishak. Kavina Kudale. Michael Siolabi. Elizabeth Hannah Lee. Emily Alice Holden Leonard. Inkechi Oyesi Onwumka. Hyan Jireu. Priyanshi Prashant Shah. Charlotte Elizabeth Winship. Master of Science, Clinical Trials, Mizuki Katsumata. Afreen Khan. Graham William McIlroy. Brogan Melissa Woodcock. Health Economics and Econometrics, Olivia Emma Dolores Dickinson. Health Economics and Health Policy, Gada Fahad Al-Alpasam. Patrick Ezuan Darby. Kayla Engelbrecht. Claudia Forsyth. Naman ul Haq. Josephine Holt. Lin Hu. Bethany Mountford. Daniel Aromizal Omanmenli. Anu Tugnet. Rian Vushisht. Institute of Cancer and Genomic Sciences, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into the role of protein-modifying enzymes in cell biology, Aline Joke Hendricks. For research into a novel therapeutic target in Hodgkin lymphoma, Navta Masand. Master of Research, Javeria Amir. Anne. Amy Louise Brown. Sophia Barbara Brown. Jamie Burford Evans. Cameron Campbell. Moya Kathleen Hocker. Elizabeth Philippa Holmes. Sudipta Patak. Luke Reynoldson. Eleanor Victoria Rolfe. Sam Sharma. Damien David Soja. Jack Taylor. Master of Science, Bioinformatics, Naima Ali Ismasil Abdi. Harim Ali. Stefan Dorokov. Xu Du. Shannon Egan. Zaina Khatun Khan. Joshua Liu. Georgia Elizabeth Maundrill. George Alexander Melrose. Rand Asim Ahmed Namas. Roshan Shafia. Sophie Russell. Fauzi Yusuf. Clinical Oncology, Habiba Kamaruzaman. Carlotta Clement de la Torre. Astari Nilasari. Toby Obafemi. Shatabdi Roy. Alice Tew. Genomic Medicine, Dima El Chubasi. Athena Potomapalu. Institute of Cardiovascular Sciences, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into identifying and characterizing genetic causes of platelet disorders, Ibrahim Abdullah F. Al-Mazini. For research into the consequences of nephrectomy on the cardiovascular system, Anna Marie Price. For research into characterizing models for a novel gene called SLFN14, leading to a human platelet disorder, Rachel Stapley. Master of Research, Sean Kwang Sung Hang. Rebecca Louise Hogg. Vanessa Sindhu Ivanova. Reese Lamb. Institute of Immunology and Immunotherapy, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into how immunity in lung cancer tumours is impacted by cancer mutations, Richard James Buchanan. For research into peritoneal immune responses to infection and ovarian cancer, Chiamaka Chidamir. For research into the study of natural killer cells in patients with pancreatic adenocarcinoma, Francesca Marcon. Oliver James Pickles. For research into the generation of highly protective antibody by the immune system, Michael John Price. For research into the immune response to proteins in liver tissue in autoimmune hepatitis, Naomi Jane Richardson. For research into the immune systems of children with disease, Eleni Simrimi. Master of Science, Immunology and Immunotherapy, Muzung Makbul S. Albilawi. Valeria L. Xavier. Thomas Burnett Smith. Holly Louise Ann Hayes. Benita Cow. Samia Nur. Charlie Owen. Chimifwembe Sakala. Charles Smith. Yifei Wang. Georgina Jade Werry. Megan Louise Wyatt. Institute of Inflammation and Aging, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into using non-invasive imaging techniques to help manage patients with diseases of the chest, Nicola Katie Oswald. Henrietta Poon. Master of Science, Trauma Science, Majid Fahad Al-Alabaid. Naif Mohammed Y. Bazay. Peter John Philip Bird. Yusuf Suleiman Hashmi. Rhiannon Humphreys. Jamie Alexander Large. Claire Osgood. Jessica Ajibia Utu. Jaden Jared Tolman. Harriet Francis Tovey. Institute of Metabolism and Systems Research, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into new risk factors for recurrent miscarriage and evidence synthesis into methods for managing and prevention of miscarriage, Jayasish Ghosh. Institute of Applied Health Research, Master of Science, Health Economics and Health Policy, Khalil Alam. Joe Booker. Muna Ibrahim. Health Research Methods, Annie Zhu. Institute of Cancer and Genomic Sciences, Master of Research, Robin Halston. I would now like to introduce the student representative to give a speech on behalf of the graduating cohort. Please welcome Charlie Winship, Master of Public Health.
Good morning, everyone. It's a huge honour to represent my fellow students and now fellow graduates. Well done, everyone. I am now a graduate in public health, so in true public health style, I offer you a speech which is high in ambition and low in detail. That's the only slightly controversial thing I'll say, don't worry. We have graduated from an elite Russell Group university, which ranks within the top 100 universities in the world. Importantly, the University of Birmingham is the first most targeted university by the UK's top employers. It's world-leading in its research which some of you would have been a part of. So we should feel pretty proud right now. For some of us, this may be the first time we're meeting in person. To date, we may have just featured in each of us lives at the height of approximately 4 centimetres. I personally grew a whole baby during my Masters, and this would be a surprise to the majority of my lecturers and my course mates. Whilst today is a day of celebration, it would be remiss of me not to acknowledge the challenges we all face this year. 2021 was an academic year like no other. What we didn't know when we were planning our academic studies was that as students, we would be studying health-related subjects while simultaneously witnessing and experiencing a health catastrophe play out around us. Many of us were physically divided from each other this year. I witnessed fellow students being confined to small university rooms during periods of isolation. I witnessed my fellow international students being prevented from ever reaching campus, and some who did make it to campus being prevented from returning home to families for holidays. But what divided us also brought us together. Never have I witnessed such excellent pastoral support from an educational institution. University leaders, faculties, tutors, an array of support networks reached out to their students. Students reached out to other students. In July, towards the end of my course, I met with my tutor group for the first time in person, having shared virtual lectures almost every day for a year, and together we walked around an empty campus. It was clear that despite the physical factors which divided us this year, as we laughed and joked, we were not strangers. None of us in this room or watching online are strangers. We are united. We are united by a shared motivation to learn and ultimately improve human health. We are united by the tools we have, which will enable us and empower us to define and shape the future of health, dentistry and medicine. We are united by our achievements. We are united by this university. So on behalf of my fellow graduates, I'd like to say a few thanks. Firstly, thank you to our university leaders, faculties, tutors and all of the staff who work tirelessly to adapt, innovate and support in order to provide us with continued education despite the many challenges. Thank you to those who made this ceremony possible. A special mention to our lecturers who, within short timelines, had to convert their face-to-face courses to online courses. And I'm going to add in a few apologies here too. I'm sorry for those who delivered interactive lectures to a sea of black screens. I'm sorry for those times we accidentally kept our mics on. And I'm sorry for those who could never find the Enable Screen Share button. Thank you for delivering such high-quality teaching and meeting the challenges head-on. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks to you, my fellow graduates, for rolling with the punches, adapting and overcoming. The resilience we have demonstrated this year will serve us well in our future. A final thanks must go to our family and friends who supported us throughout. By helping us along the way, you share in our achievements today. Fellow graduates, if I may offer some advice from my own career experience, take every good opportunity you are offered. Don't be scared to take a risk. If you are not happy, change something. And no matter how high you reach in your future professions, never stop learning. Finally, celebrate your achievements today, reflect on your own journeys, and be proud of your resilience. This room is full of very bright futures. Thank you.
Thank you for those perfectly judged and very warm remarks. Can I add my welcome to Professor Alumni's welcome. It's wonderful to be here in person for this ceremony. It's wonderful to see the achievement that is being celebrated in this great hall today. It's an occasion for many things. It's an occasion for celebration. It's an occasion for thanks. In the hall here at the front and watching online are the people who have supported you, the graduates, in many cases from the beginning of your lives, throughout your studies. They've raised your ambitions, they've been with you throughout. So can I ask those at the back who are now graduates please to stand to applaud all those at the front and online who have supported you in your achievement. Thank you very much indeed. All of you who have graduated today have graduated in some area of medicine or healthcare. This city and this university has a long and deep tradition of contributing both to research in medicine and to clinical care. Medical training in Birmingham goes back, in fact, to 1825. It was the first place in England where you could train as a doctor. Before then, you would have had to go to Edinburgh, to Dublin, or to Europe. This was the first university to incorporate a medical school into the university at our founding in 1900. This was the first university to enable women to train in medicine and to train as doctors. We are a university of firsts, and we are a university which has been deeply committed to research in medicine and to the promotion of the health and well-being of populations. Many of you who graduated today, as we heard from the presenting officer, have made your own contributions to knowledge and to understanding through your own doctoral research. Universities are places of research, they're places of exploration, they're places of discovery. And those of you who have graduated with research degrees have played a key role in that. And I think everybody at the front who heard the titles of your doctoral theses will understand the importance of the research that you've done and the importance of the contribution that will make. And we salute you for that. But all of you now will leave this great hall having achieved an important ambition for yourself, but having equipped yourself not only for your future careers, but also for future service. So as you look forward to opening the next chapter in your lives, let me suggest that the ambition, that the belief in yourselves, that the commitment that you have shown, which has taken you to today and to your degrees today, it is precisely that ambition, it's precisely that commitment which will take you to still higher achievement later in your life. To have ambition, to want to achieve, to be the best of yourself is a noble ambition. Don't flinch from it. But remember, what really matters is how you achieve that ambition. Those ambitions should be ambitions for yourselves, but ambitions for those who are part of the society you inhabit. For some of you, it will be here in the United Kingdom. For others, it will be going home to your home countries. For yet others, it will be going to take your careers forward in other parts of the world. But wherever you go and wherever your career takes you, please achieve in a spirit of generosity. Please give of yourself, recognizing that your responsibilities are to others. And please take your place in that great and challenging and ultimately, I think, noble cause of rebuilding our world beyond this pandemic, of bringing people back together, of restoring the health of people and the health of nations. You have a great future ahead of you. You have a great challenge ahead of you. And we are confident in celebrating your degrees today, that you will achieve for yourselves, that you will give to society, and because of you, the future and the world we inhabit will be a better place. So we salute your achievement, we wish you well, and we look forward to celebrating in the years to come everything you've gone on to do. Thank you, and our very best wishes. I declare this congregation closed.